What's going on, everybody? What's going on? About to get started with DJ Konquer. He's going to be live this Thursday night for our second edition of Bedroom Battles with DJ Goofy Q from the Bay. And we got DJ Reefa here in New York. Last week we had a great one. We had DJ Tessie, we had DJ Diddy, and we had DJ Kevin Bontello. They was all serving it up. And this week we got another fire lineup. DJ Konquer's already here. Happy to see him. You know, we ready to get started. We had DJ Konquer at our last live show in DC. So we're also going to be posting up some clips from that. And, I'm excited to finally, really do an interview with him. And later on, when things hopefully calm down, in the near future, we'll be able to go out to an event with him because my man's be serving it out. Check out his page right now, man. It's got some dope content, dope mixes. Just go and check him out. Exactly. So we want to get started with DJ Konquer here in a sec. I just want to put on some jams real quick. Well, wait. No, Konquer, we already here. Oh, bet. So, yeah, we just going to get started. I'm about to add Konquer to this live right now. Let's get it. How's everybody doing? Thanks for coming on. What's up, T Nash? What's up, Clark? What's up, Miss Clark? How you doing? Let's get it. Yo, DJ Konquer, what's good?
What's up, man?
My mans, how you been, bro? How you been holding up during this time?
Hey, man, I'm doing the best I can, just like the next man, to be honest.
Man. No, I see you still been active. I see you go live a little bit, and I see you actually posted up a couple mixes every now and then too, man. So just talk to me, like at first, I even saw DC hadn't really, maybe embraced, the whole coronavirus pandemic, maybe, at first, or wasn't hit by it immediately as much as DC and as New York and other San Francisco, other major cities. So were you guys still performing while these other major cities were shutting down?
It was temporary. It was real quick. Not gonna lie, it came off a little arrogant, all right, we're gonna get through this, we're gonna, have this a temporary thing, and then they shut everything down quick. And just as quickly as they shut it down, that was the decline right there. It didn't get no better from then on. So
Wow. So how did they even? So yeah, what did were you a resident at any venues or anything at DC?
Yeah, man, crazy. I had just picked up a resident spot maybe 2 weeks before coronavirus started. A lot of bookings lined up. Yeah, the summer was very prosperous looking for me until this stuff hit. So I took a big hit.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. So immediately, so you had just picked up a new residency, and so how did that change your relationship? Yeah. What did the club say to you? Yeah. How did that relationship change?
Relationship didn't change at all. I built a great strong networking throughout the last couple of months. So if anything, once this thing is over with, it'll just pick back up where I left off at. But other than that, I think I built a pretty solid networking base, and I think that's what's going to keep me moving forward after this stuff is over.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. So are you looking at this as a time of opportunity? Are you seeing this, as just a chance to, not be as active, not out? How are you framing this time period for yourself?
I'm big on practicing, and this is plenty of time to hone in on your craft, hone in on your skill, perfect that one technique you couldn't get down. So that's pretty much what I've been doing. And much respect to all the DJs going live and all that stuff, but I've tried to restrain from it because this is time where I can elevate my ammo. I can elevate my skill even more, so I don't have to go live every week just to show you that I'm still DJing. Because best believe when this is over, it'll show through my skill yo, this man's been practicing, he's been honing in on his skill, you know what I'm saying? And not coming off cocky, I was a pretty decent already, but it'll show even more once this is over with, yeah, he's still stuck to it, even better. So
what technique would you say that you have, mastered or, you best perform? I would say, yeah. What is your best performance technique?
Being able to adapt with different genres and use it. Not spilling the beans. I got a mix coming up, but it's like I use different genres of music and different styles and different transition techniques in order to have my listeners not expect the same as other DJs. So yeah, it's different as far as transitions, expanding on my library. It's little things that'll have a big impact uh, once this is over with, and it'll show within itself.
No, thank you, and thank you so much, Conquer, for even mentioning, the genre change, because as you know, that's a huge part of vibes, and like I know you've even been challenged by that on the competition before, so we're definitely gonna get into your competition experience and what that was like on vibes as well, but just really going into your music interests, delving into that a little bit more, and also reflecting on the DC scene. Um, what are your particular music tastes, and what would you say like makes your sound unique and niche as a DJ in the DC scene?
I think that's my niche is being as eclectic as I am. Um, I mean, everybody will go into, I'm big on music. I love music, this and that there. What? No, I literally listen to every type of genre there is out there, and uh, that's been my niche. Is just being that eclectic and being able to uh, show it with my listeners like we're listening to Yo Gotti 1 minute, and then I got them listening to Britney Spears, but their whole tone never changes because of how I do it.
Okay, cool. So what technique now are you learning now? Are you really working on so that you can make that better, or make that whole element better, or are you totally trying to take your whole sound and craft in a different direction?
Yeah, it's I work best under pressure, so it's a lot of off the dome type stuff, to be honest with you. So that's really also my niche as well. That's my secret weapon, to be honest, is being able to come up with something right off the dome or come up with something creative that not the next DJ will catch, and I use that to my advantage. Point blank. Period.
In a competition. Oh, so yeah, what is your competition experience? Have you competed on other DJ battles, or DJ battle circuits, or what?
Yeah, my first DJ battle was in Jersey a couple years ago, and that was the all year. And that was my first time. That was my first year DJing, and that was my first time DJing against what we consider veterans and like guys who've been doing it for years. Um, and then I've also moved around to the blend competition in Baltimore and other local competitions that people put together. But I literally did it to for the experience as a DJ. Uh, I wasn't looking for I mean, granted, yeah, I was looking to win, but that wasn't my whole goal. Like every loss, everything I gained from all of that. Like so, I want to say the biggest battle that impacted me was the Baltimore Blend battle, and that opened up a whole nother level of creativity. Not to mention you're performing a bunch of legends and local legends and DJs that are well known. So it also helps with networking as well,
So
just
was
for
it
them seeing you on the stage.
what? So yeah, what brought that creativity out? Was it the setting, like the environment, or was it the actual structure of the event itself?
It would be both, to be honest, because the structure will have you prepare. But even with the preparedness of the structure they give you, once you get up on that stage, like it's like, all right, where's your game? You know what I'm saying? Where's your head at? Where's your mental at? It comes at you fast. So I'm a bit of a nervous wreck for anything I do, but it's real once you get into the stage and it's your turn and you're on the stage and the spotlight is on you.
No,
So
exactly. Especially at an event like that, and definitely, I feel your energy. Because I've gotten the opportunity to go to a couple of DJ competitions recently as well, and yeah, man, there's nothing like it. Definitely, it's and I definitely want to talk about your experience on Vibes as well. I know you were only a part of an exhibition show right before a championship, and we had some complications with that. But could you just talk about even playing the game format, and what exactly would you say separates Vibes from other DJ battles? Or definitely, I've appreciated how engaged you are with the show, and wanting to be a part of what we have going on. What stands out for what we're doing to you?
It's the structure. The whole thing of my love for Vibes is the fact that um, y'all are not singling out, like, I guess, quote unquote, known or celebrity DJs. Like, you're looking for DJs who have that skill, who worked on their skill, and you trying to show the world or others that, look, these are DJs that actually know what they're doing. And they're not trying to get famous off it. Like, the skill is there, and I want to show you where the skill set is. So that's what my love for Vibes is. It wasn't about, who was the hottest, this and the third. It was all about skill, and this is a platform where we're going to be able to go against the next DJ and show you where your skill level is, without judging off preconceived notions. That's all.
Exactly, and that's why it's definitely been a pleasure with working with you, because I even would say, going through your profile and even following you prior to having you on the show, I would say that you do take a lot of steps towards putting yourself out there, branding yourself, while showing that you actually can DJ. You have real turntable techniques, but you also have a good music ear for music curation. So can you kind of talk about a little bit the challenges of getting your brand out, getting your name out, especially in a market like DC?
It's still complicated. It can be discouraging, um, you know, but it's just something like you have to keep head strong about, because once you give up, then ain't nobody really gonna know like who you was or what you was trying to do. So this is something you got to stay on hot and heavy. Um, Even if like, prime example, like, I've dropped some mixes within the last couple months, and I've had people sit down and listen to them and be like, yo, this is gold, this is grade A, this is a great mix. But if I don't keep pushing it, then nobody else is gonna know. That one person may know, and they may like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna share this, that, and the third. But it's up to me to be like, all right, I have to keep pushing it. I have to keep, what I'm saying? Shit is discouraging as hell. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because it's an oversaturated market, what I'm saying? You got hella DJs, but it's just trying to hone in and bust your ass and show anybody else, like, all right, this is what makes me different. And I think that's my advantage, being able to do it by myself, is to keep pushing it, and have those supporters and have those people who believe in what I'm doing. But yeah, if you don't push it yourself, nobody's gonna do it for you, and it won't go any further than that, to be honest with you.
Exactly, and I think, from doing this, I would say one thing I learned is, or seen, your entryway in is a huge part of that. And how you come onto your scene, or whatever scene you're a part of, where your name is at, or who you're affiliated with, or what you're doing. Can you kind of talk about how you got involved with even being a DJ? Because I would even say up here in Jersey, a lot of DJs, they work on like they work with like dance teams. So then, they have like whole promotions from there, or, like other people in DC, they DJ through party groups. How did you get started?
Um, it started, I guess, with house parties, like within like the last, because I started professionally in 2017. So like from 2015 on up, then I was doing a bunch of house parties and stuff like that, and I started to hone in on the craft. Like, the drive was there, but I didn't have the equipment or the motivation to continue to do so. But
So these were
my
events
uncle
that you were
was,
doing by yourself?
yeah. Like, I would put myself out there and be like, hey, I'm DJing this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Saved up to get my equipment and just try to push myself even more as a brand. Um, even when my skill wasn't where it is now, like, I just still was trying to push myself as a brand. I had a business minded aspect, you know what I'm saying, on how I wanted things to go. So yeah, it was just a lot of work and believing in myself and being able to be like, all right, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. Cause I'll be the type to talk myself out of shit. Like, you know what, this ain't gonna work. You ain't gotta do this.
No,
but
but no, but Conquer, I would say your work ethic has shown in how good you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, so what would you say was the moment for you where you really realized, like, hey, you know, not I, you know, even I would even say after the events or you know whatever, for you to be confident enough to even go battle, like you said, against legends. What was the point for you when you were like, I'm really a legitimate DJ, and you know, I could be really good.
um it wasn't until I personally, and I don't put mine out there, but I have like my, I guess what you can consider like OG DJs, or you know, I call them my Mr. Miyagi's, like my DJs, my old heads who give me pointers, who I actually listen to. And it was like once they started collectively and individually telling me like, dude, like, yeah, the skill is there, the technique is there. Whoopie, whoopie, whoop. Once I got that confirmation from my superior DJs, that's when I was like, all right, okay, I can do this.
You
And
can give
I
him a
just
shout out
stepped
if you
into
want. You can give him
it.
a shout out.
Say again.
You can shout a DJ. You can shout your OGs out if you want, bro. You know it's all love.
One of them, he actually came to our vibes competition, and that's DJ Tim Nice. That's my man right there. Like, he looks out big time. Like, he's my Mr. Miyagi for
No,
real.
Tim Nice. I remember meeting
DJ
him
Tim
at the
Nice.
taping last November. You
Yeah,
guys will be seeing that
exactly.
later this year. But thank you so much, Tim Nice, for coming through. But
Yeah.
yeah, but no, Conquer. It was definitely even great having you there that night. Um, you know, talking about the competition Thursday, um, how are you preparing for that? You know, we did go into, you know, a little bit of what you've been doing, and what you've been working on. Yeah, like how have you been preparing for that? Are you going to be focusing on your technique? Do you have like playlists, music? Yeah, where's your focus at going into Thursday?
So basically, since the whole lockdown quarantine thing started, I've been randomly and sporadically putting together random playlists, uh, from genre to category to themes. Um, so I've just been having that on reserve, and uh, for instances of having them prepared and, you know, for battles and such. So like the other day, like I said, I don't try to go as live as much as the other DJs, but I've been making like random playlists like YMCMB versus Maybach Music Group, or Maybach Music Group, or you know, certain things like that. So certain
Hmm,
theme playlists I've been trying to, yeah, just to
that's some
have on
interesting vibe
reserve.
ideas.
Yeah. So
I'll
it's
note
just to
those.
have them on reserve.
No, that's so dope. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah. Where do people find these playlists? Like, do you have some of these playlists posted up?
Okay, I'm not gonna let all my ammo.
Can you hear
That's why
me?
I don't go live as much. Yeah, I hear you. You hear me?
Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say?
I said, yeah, I won't. I don't. I'm not giving out all my ammo. That's why I don't go live as much.
No, that's fair. That's very fair. That's very fair. Have you gotten a chance to even look up the competition yet? I know you know we were in some communication last week and stuff about who could potentially be on. But yeah, have you gotten a chance to check out who else could be on? What's up, DJ Obi? What's
Most
up? I saw
definitely.
you on the
Most
live last week,
definitely.
Obi. What's up, man? Yeah, go ahead, Conquer.
Yeah, I definitely I'm always looking at the next person, like, you know, and I'm always admiring the next person because there's always something I can learn from the next DJ, even if my skill level maybe a little more superior. It's like shit, it's something that's something little that other DJ did that I can learn from. So I'm always open to watching other. I'm always watching other DJs. Trust believe. I'm that DJ. I'm always watching other
No,
DJs.
definitely. And check out Mr. Fantastic too. Thank you so much for showing love to the page, Mr. Fantastic. So much. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming on. Everybody that's been joining in on the live too. We're here with live with DJ Konquer. He's gonna be live Thursday night in our second edition of Bedroom Battles. during this coronavirus, we want to still be giving DJs across the country an opportunity to perform and get their brands out and continue to showcase the great talents they do and keep everybody live across the country. So check out last week's episode on our YouTube channel at Vibes Game Show. Check out the page. We're going to be having some more clips from DJ Konquer at our last competition in DC. And before we go, we're just going to do some more couple short, quick questions with DJ Konquer, see where his music head is at. And if you guys have any questions for anyone involved in the chat right now, has any questions for DJ Konquer, go ahead, post them up. Let me give you guys a chance to ask that. All right, yeah, so Konquer, right now, what would you say are the top 3 songs that you can't turn off right now? It doesn't even have to be 3. If there's only 1 or 2, you can just use those. But yeah, if there is 3 songs that you can't turn off right now, what are they?
Honestly, really one, and that's Nipsey Hussle's "Hustle and Motivate." That's key right now. That's key for me right now. That's the song I find myself like repeating over and over.
Hustle and Motivate. Nah. That was actually in a Vibes episode one time. So yeah, you can go if you go on Apple Music, search Vibes Game Show, or follow me on Apple Music, you can actually see playlists from the other episodes. Konquer's playlist is actually up from his session. So yeah, check that out when you guys get a chance. But yeah, Hustle and Motivate is definitely going. What would you say? Just you're a DJ, you listen to whole bunch of music, man. What would you say, or do you know of an artist right now that you say, like no one knows about this person and you can't believe it? What would you say is like the most underrated sound or someone who no one knows about right now?
I wouldn't say that no one knows, because like I think we're in this stage as in the music where even underground gets recognized pretty fairly quickly. Uh, so I wouldn't even say going unnoticed, but uh, my favorite right now is just have to be DMV's own Ari Lennox. Like she is very underrated, very underrated.
No,
Um,
Ari Lennox is going right now. It's going right now.
yeah,
No doubt. No doubt. Yeah, no, I would say
fire.
her sound really fits the DMV sound too, and really adds that vibrancy to it. Could you kind of shed light, for maybe anyone in the Bay or, New York that's never even been there? Could you shed some light on what the DC sound is really like?
Uh, we're another city that's kind of like a melting pot. So um, we're heavy on a lot of funk and soul in DC. Granted, it's the home of Marvin Gaye and a lot of other DC born artists, but yeah, we're heavy on soul and funk. Granted, that's one of the base uh genres in our own it's go-go. So you'll hear a lot of funk and go-go within um yeah, a lot of funk within go-go. So yeah, a lot of funk and R&B and neo soul. We're heavy on that. So when Ari comes out with this, even Wale, Wale has a little R&B vibe to his. He's considered a rapper. So that's pretty much the vibe we have
Yeah,
in the
no, I would
DC area.
I would totally agree with that too. And it's how that poetry on top of, those I can't even think of the drum type off the top of my head. But yes, you're right, giving it that smooth sound, exactly, that clap and all that type of stuff. And that's why, we have the Don't Mute DC movement and all of those things to keep that active culture alive. So again, if anybody in the audience has any final questions, definitely post them up. DJ Konquer, was there anything else that, on the interview that we talked about that you wanted to shed more light on, or just something that was on your mind right now, your vibe right now that you wanted to kind of talk about?
It's
Talking on
just
Just
really
Jams.
that
Go ahead.
as far as the DJs, yeah, guys, like I'm loving the live shows, and I'm loving all of the, the creative ways that we're able to, you know, post, but at the same time, I really want DJs to understand this is the perfect time to hone in on your craft. Practice, 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 practice. Because at to be honest, like you got, club owners and people who are actually got the time to sit down and watch you go live at this point in time. So there are people that's actually watching you like, you know what, I may need a DJ in October. You know what I'm saying? When this shit is over, then I need a DJ then. And they're actually having to be able to look and see the little things that you're doing from every single DJ that's going live. So you need to hone in on your craft, practice, 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 because these lives can make or break you, to be honest. These lives can definitely make or break you. You know what I'm saying? I've seen DJs who we thought, you know what I'm saying, they were of a stature, but the skill not there like you thought. And it's being exposed through these live. Man, practice, 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 y'all. Like for real.
No, that is so true. That is definitely so true. Stay in the crates. That's that's. I mean, I'm not a DJ, but I listen and work with a lot, and that's definitely just everything I've heard. Our DJs consistently practicing and getting out, and that's why we want as many as we can on Vibes, giving you guys an opportunity to get out and showcase your talent. Conquer, last week, and since then, DJ Tessie, he came through, he gave us just, a little quick sample, something he could queue up on Thursday. I see you in the house right now. I don't know if you got the turntables ready or anything, but, we got people active and
Nah,
engaged. We got some other DJs in the chat. You want to give us a quick little sample, what they might be
nah,
able to tune into on Thursday night.
I have recording set up, so my sound is not really there right now. But like I said, just continue following my page. I'm always posting my own creative mixes. I have them coming on Mixcloud this week. Also check out my Mixcloud. My Mixcloud, I probably have at least 13, 14 mixes up there, solid mixes. I'm doing a mix this week. My mix this week is the Bad Boy family. So anybody who's on the Bad Boy label will be included in the mix. And then I also have a 420 mix coming out on 420 as well. So I always try to make my mixes like heavily anticipated, so like it's some type of album or something. But they actually come out pretty decent. So again, check out my Mixcloud. I have a variety of mixes on there.
Dope, dope, dope. And we're going to be posting up just some quick, we're not going to release this whole episode. We're not going to spill all the beans. But we're going to be posting up some quick clips from DJ Konquer's live performance in D.C. Last November. It was definitely great. He was on the exhibition battle with DJ Father Fonz. And he's going to be live this Thursday night going against DJ Reefa and DJ Goofy Q. They will both be interviewed live this week as well. Tomorrow night, we got DJ Reefa with Josh Pyrum in New York. That's always going to be funny and entertaining and great. And then Wednesday night, we're going back out to Cali. We got DJ Goofy Q and we got King Kof live talking all Cali music talk, all LA, the Bay, Cali, all the way. All right. And this was DC, the DMV, my love, my heart, DJ Konquer. If you can give us our tag one time. Keep it live. Stay with the vibe.
Keep it live. Stay with the vibe, y'all. I'll see y'all Thursday. We're going to hold it down.
You already know. Let's get it.